First of all, I need to build a CloudForge dashboard. In the past, that would mean opening the text editor, VS Code, install packages, write components, iterate this process until I am done. Today, we are building it with AI, specifically Claude Code. But if I let AI build it, I will get a generic Next.js slot. So here's the real question. What is the actual engineering workflow when AI is part of the team? Today, I will show you one of the methods that I use. We have already set up the GitHub. Here is it. I will show you on the screen. With our GitHub, there is a version of this video where I open Claude and tell it, build me a dashboard. It works, sort of. The dashboard then looks generic. The components sort of fight each other, and it's not something that you could ship to production. Today, I am going to show you the other version. Specifications first, plan before code, engineering review after every commit, real AI-assisted engineering, not vibe coding. 10 phases in all. Product definition, design system, engineering specification, repository setup, planning with Claude, implementation, engineering review, feature completion, quality gates, final walkthrough. I'm not covering all 10 today in depth. This video shows you the shape of the whole workflow. Each phase becomes its own episode later, if necessary. Today's goal, watch me build CloudForge dashboard, MVP end to end. All 10 phases in one session, so you know what the workflow feels like when it's working. Phase 1, the PRODUCT.md. CloudForge is going to be an open source platform that deploys any Next.js Postgres app to AWS with just one command. Target users include developers, DevOps engineers, freelancers, technical founders. Acceptance criteria for this dashboard MVP is that users can see their deployments, trigger a deploy, view logs. Phase 2, the design system. I'm using Claude Design to iterate a pattern, to iterate a palette. Charcoal, cream, master. Same design system as our YouTube channel. The type stack you would see. Tailwind tokens, and this is committed to docs/design system. Phase 3 is architecture and tasks. Architecture in Next app route with the SRC structure. Server components for data, client components for interactivity. TASKS.md is my ordered checklist. 12 small tasks. Each will become a commit. Specifications outperform prompts. This is the entire reason for phase 1 through to phase 3. Without them, Claude Code redesigns the architecture every prompt. Phase 4 is repository setup with CLAUDE.md. Phase 4, we are going to type inside the terminal npx create next app at latest. We are going to accept TypeScript, Tailwind, app router, SRC directory, imports the alias. Now the project exists. Before Claude sees it, I will write a Claude.md file. This is sort of Claude's onboard document. It says, use strictly TypeScript. Use Tailwind token from design system.md. Server components by default. Client component only when interactive. Never import a library not in package without approval. Commits conversion follows conversional commits. Without Claude.md, every prompt, Claude redesigns these things. With it, Claude anchors to my conversion from prompt 1. Phase 5 is planning with Claude. We are going to put Claude Code in planning mode. Open Claude Code, enable plan mode explicitly, point Claude at products, design system, architecture, tasks, and Claude.md. Prompts. Read the specs, plan the implementation of task 1. Create the dashboard and shell layer. Claude produces a plan, read it. If it touches files not in the task, I reject it and reprompt it. If it has a library, I reject. If it looks clean, then I approve. See that Claude wanted to install this particular package, not inside my spec. Reject the prompt without external UI library. Now the plan uses my design system tokens directly. Phase 6 is where most tutorials cheat. They show you the prompt building everything. That's not how it works in reality. One task, one prompt, one commit. Run the code in between tasks. Reject everything Claude adds outside the task. I'm going to record my screen for this whole process and For task 1, we are going to add the form for the dashboard shell layout, Claude edits, dev server preview, then we commit. Then task 2, task KPI card component, Claude edits, preview, commit. Task 3, it's deployment table with sample data, and we will do Claude edits, preview, commit, and then we are done. Then loading states for deployment table and Claude edits, preview, commit. Empty state for deployment table, Claude edits, preview, commit. Claude just added another library out of nowhere, not in my spec. It's tempting to keep it. It's a good library, but I said one task and one scope. Reject it, reprompt to build the table with pure React. Phase 7, I open one component, Claude wrote, read it end to end on camera. Wow, you see me? Good. The component is clear. The component boundaries are clear. One file, that's one thing. And with accessibility, the keyboard navs works. Semantic HTML, Arial label present, responsive, mobile at 375 pixel, looks correct. Not good. Look at this. This component fetches data in a client component when it should be a server component. That's a Next app router mistake. Refactoring on camera. Phase 8, wrap it up. Loading states, error states, success states, all 4 verified in the browser. Mobile, tablet, desktop, breakpoints also checked. Phase 9 involves the terminal. We are going to run npm test, npm run lint, npm run type check, all green. Yay! Accessibility audits. X dev tools, 0 errors. Lighthouse, the performance is now 98. Accessibility is 100%. Best practices 100. SEO is at 91. Now the code is ready to ship. Yay! Final walkthrough plus episode 3 tease. CloudForge dashboard MVP. Sample deployments visible. KPI cards are live. Tables are populated. All states are working. On mobile, it looks good also. No horizontal scroll or interactive elements are reachable. Lessons learned. Having specifications from the start outperforms prompts. Confirmed. Plan mode caught mistakes. Total 90 minutes. For an MVP, that would have taken half a day or so manual. Next Tuesday, the next episode, we take this dashboard and deploy to AWS with S3, CloudFront, ACM, Route 53, global HTTPS, custom domain. If today was building a shop, the next episode will be opening the doors. CloudForge is open source. Repo link is in the description, including the specification, the Claude.md, and the recording playbook that I built this workflow from. If you are building on AWS or building with AI, follow along 6 episodes for one production system. Every trade-off documented. See you next Tuesday.